we all know what swatting is, right? It's basically where a group of police officers went into somebody's house and arresting them and finding some illegal stuff they have in their house, for example, weapons or drugs. So we all know what it is, right? And they mainly go and they also do that just to prevent them from using the items on what they're planning for. For example, they're stopping a person inside the house to selling drugs, or stopping someone to use that weapon to do mass shootings they're planning to do. It's what really swatting is, but it's also some false swatting, where somebody, or you could call it prank swatting, where somebody found, like, it mainly happens to celebrities, but it also can mainly happen to internet celebrities as well. Like for example, somebody did a prank call telling the fame that their favorite YouTuber or Twitch streamer, and say what do they have in their house and telling them address and all that. So all they need to do is just find the address and then tell the police officers and tell them falsely on why they have to swat the place. And yeah, and to be honest, I don't know what the purpose of that prank is. It's either two reasons. One, they want to make them scared, or second, because they want revenge, because they probably have hatred towards the internet celeb. That's what really thing is, and honestly, I find it very wrong, because once again, it's a really waste of the time for the police, wasting on resources and all that, and they could have used that resources on actual emergencies. And this prank swatting or false swatting, what happened to Logan Furtikai? So maybe you may know, don't know, Logan Furtikai is a famous Mario Plus YouTuber, mainly known for his character Jeffy on the channel Super Mario Logan, but then switched to Super Luigi Logan and now Super Bowser Logan due to the monetization problems. It's like, wow. So basically, it was 2 days. So basically, I'm making this video because why not? I want to share my thoughts on it, and and see if things are, and see of how things are. I don't know what I'm saying there, but basically, here it goes. So basically, 2 days ago, an Instagram user by the name of Chef Peepers uploaded a leak SML security cam footage. Now, Chef Peepers is mainly known in SML community for leaking some SML personal information. For example, he leaked a while ago, I think about months ago, he leaked footage of Chili moving out of Logan's house. And I'm saying moving out instead of kicking out is because Chili claims in C-Dust's SML Drama The Interview episode 2, yes, I watched that, upon saying that she didn't get kicked out, she made her own decision to move out of Logan's house. But hey, you guys will believe what you believe. Alright, so I forgot to say something in this when I finished recording it. So here it is. It's about Chef Peepers leaking the video itself and the photo. I forgot to say is it is really unclear on how Chef Peepers got the security footage and the photo. It is unclear how he got it. He didn't say to anyone of how he got it. So yeah, so basically we just don't even know how, because we all know that Chef Peepers was the one who leaked the footage, but we don't know how he got the footage from. So we can say now it's another mystery for us, folks. Another mystery. And this mystery will be unlikely. That Chef Peepers will be unlikely to say. Now then, 2 days ago, he leaked the footage on Instagram, showing. So he leaked the footage. Okay, so he leaked the footage on Instagram. Here's the footage. So basically, there was Lance walking out of the house, which I'm presuming he's holding his puppets that he played. Then he looked to her. Then apparently he was looking to. Then he yelled. He looked to his right, and according to Lance, he heard, "Put your hands up." So when Lance turned around, he went into full panic. He put his stuff down and put his hands up. So he put his hands up to these 4 officers 3 of them with rifles and one with a pistol. And then they're pointing at him, and they said, and I think they said to him, "Are you Logan Furtikai?" I think that's what they said to him. Like, "Are you Logan Furtikai?" And he said, "My name is Lance Furtikai. I'm his brother." And then the officer said, "Where is he at?" And he said, "He's inside. He's inside." So, I guess in the next step is that Lance told, I think the officers told Lance to walk towards them. So he did. Shortly after he starts walking towards them, Logan come out of the house, and he's also put his hands up in the air. And I think he said to the officers, "How are you?" And I think the officer replied with, "Doing fine." So they also tell Logan to move forward. And I think at the near end, they also told him to take his shirt off. And so, I don't know if he did or not. And yeah, that's basically it for the leak SML footage. That didn't went huge until the next day when it was uploaded on YouTube. Then it got big in the YouTube. It got big in YouTube, and it's a really big news to the SML community. A lot of concerns and all that. And people really want to know what really happened. Now then, when it comes to mysteries, they'll always on the internet. They'll always come with theories. The first theory that they come up with is a pretty stupid one in my opinion. Is they think that Chili and Tito are the ones who called the police on Logan. Now keep in mind, this was back in December 2019. Well, they showed the exact date, December 16th, 2019, but then at that time, Logan and Chili were together. Because remember, they broke up at New Year of 2020, which is obviously a terrible and a crazy year for all of us. So that proved, but later on when Logan showed more footage, it shows that Chili was in the house at the time. So that proves that Chili nor Tito were the ones who called the police on Logan. So I guess they only say that theory because, they have towards hatred on Chili because of the gold digger and all that. But remember, get your facts first, do research first, and have things on it before you spill it out. That's what I'm trying to say here. But then another possible theory, the next theory that is so unlikely is that they're doing an SML movie of Jeffy getting swatted or something. I think that's what I heard from one comment, but that's very, very unlikely because as you can see from Lance and Logan's panics and raise their hands up to the police and how the police taunts were all that, it's absolutely a real thing. It's not an acting and all. So then, after that, the news basically spread and all. People been making videos to know what their concerns are, and they really want to know what was going on. So then, but the next day, so basically, in Instagram stories, Chef Peepers leaked another SML swatted. Apparently this time it was a photo. And as we can see in that photo right here, apparently it was Logan getting handcuffed and Lance getting handcuffed by a bunch of officers. But then not Lance. Lance getting handcuffed. Instead, he was been body scanned by one of the officers here. But then 5 hours later after that, I think 4 hours later after that photo leak was released, Lance uploaded a video titled "Why SML Got Swatted," where they talked about what was really going on and why they haven't told everyone about it. Because keep in mind, Logan and Lance didn't address about it since this was back in December. So here's what happened. So basically, I'm not going to show the video myself because why not? I'd rather prefer to explain this myself. You can go find the video itself. It'll be in the description. But basically, Logan Lance stated that Lance visited Logan's house one day to plan make an SML video. Then suddenly Logan got a blocked number. So he called the block number and it's Officer blank blank from the deputy's office something. Come outside with your hands up in the air and you will not be unharmed. So Logan thinks it's real because from the tone of the voice it looks really real. So, as you see from the footage he showed us, he checked outside and he saw no officers, so he went back inside. So Lance decided that he'll go outside and wait until the officers arrive because they do not want the officers to kick down Logan's door. So Lance was just waiting out. Lance was going outside and wait. And as you can see the leak footage, he was doing that until the officers came out and I was surprised and put his hands up in the air and all that. And all the leak footage. And so basically Logan got handcuffed and Lance didn't, but all that, I already explained all that because why not? So why am I doing this? Reply again. Then, when Logan was getting handcuffed, the officer told him, unquote, "So, I heard you've been doing shooting today." And Logan replied with, "What?" And apparently, they got a call saying that Logan got an AK-47 and shooting up his neighbor's windows. Now then, honestly, I don't know why the officers can't be bothered to look around the neighbors and see that there are no particularly shattered glass in the neighbors' windows. Honestly, maybe they're just too busy focusing on Logan's house instead. Because remember, they're just trying to do their job and protect. But basically, after that, Logan said to them that they got swatted, and they said that it was some sort of a prank swatted. That's what Logan thinks. So they made so in this photo right here, they made Logan and Lance sit down, and I think Logan told the officers that his girlfriend at the time, Chili, were inside. So they knocked, and then Chili come out, and then Chili told them that there were that there were two of her dogs inside the house. So then after she told her, she calmly walks towards Logan. I think for comfort and all that. So basically, after that, they asked the neighbors. So as you see from the footage right here, they start asking neighbors. They ask one of them, which I think they said is an old man. I don't know, but they said that they start asking them, and the neighbors claimed that they did not see Logan put up a gun and start shooting windows and all that, because that neighbor was outside most of the time, so he claims that Logan did not do it. So Logan claims that the officers were furious, and they said that they were going to find out who made that false call. Now it's unclear whether they said that after they talk with the neighbor, or the next part after they start searching on Logan's house and they didn't find anything, like they don't find any AK-47s. So Logan was free to go, and they claimed that they will find the person that basically made that call. So basically that was basically it. So the officers left, and so Logan and Lance told everyone to not do false swatting, because obviously you'll get charged for this. Honestly, this is one of let's just say the SWAT pranks is one of the dumb pranks categories, I could say. It deserves to be the dumb pranks category. So, besides that, that's basically it. So I basically bet that they find the person that made that false call on Logan. It's unclear. So obviously to Logan and Lance, it is unclear to anyone else. It is unclear why the person called. It's either he did this as a prank or have hatred towards Logan. It's something like that. So basically, and here's the privacy part. So the reason Logan and Lance didn't speak that out earlier is because they don't want this thing to be talking. They don't want this to be a most talked about SML. Like, they don't want everyone to talk about it all the time. So they kept that as a secret until the leaked footage came out. So they speak it out. And then obviously Logan and Lance have no idea how the leak happened. But then we all know why. So I guess most of us trying to tell Logan and Lance that they got the leaked footage from, once again, Chef Peepers. And it'd be more likely that Logan knows Chef Peepers, since he's the one who gave share people's the photo of Tito hanging out with some, some girls. So that's basically the point here. So obviously swatting is very wrong. I don't know who swatted this, but basically, do not do SWAT pranks. They're basic. If you're thinking you find this a prank, then what the hell is wrong with you, honestly? I remember 2 years ago when I seen the news of a 12-year-old Fortnite streamer got swatted after one of his fans called the police. After called the police. Remember, he was 12 years old at the time. He's probably now 15, but yeah, guys. So that's the video I want to make today. But honestly, so that's basically the story I want to make. So story on SML getting swatted. So obviously, look, the reason also Logan and Lance make the video is so that they don't want any false information about why they got swatted to go around. So they're just speaking the truth here. They're just trying to speak the truth. So after that, it's just basically calmed down now, since most people know why they got swatted and all that. So that's basically it for this video. So what are my opinions on this? To be honest, because obviously, as you see, Logan and Lance were really scared at that, because they never deal with that situation before. This is their first time doing it. So honestly, and they were scared, like, if they do one wrong thing, then they will obviously get shot. Like, I forgot to mention this, but what happened to Logan when he comes out? He got a phone in his hand, because inside the house he was talking to his manager until when Lance put his hands up. So when he did, Logan forgot to leave his phone, so he dropped it in the ground. And he was scared that the officers might think that it's some sort of an item that he's using against the police. So here is that. So that's basically it, guys. So what are my thoughts on it? I feel sorry for Logan and Lance. I mean, they don't deserve to. I feel sorry for Logan and Lance and the others. Like, they don't really deserve all that. To be honest, I don't know. I don't know, like, myself and the others, and Logan and Lance themselves, they don't know why the person have done it. It'd be more likely that the police notified Logan and Lance that they caught the person, but I don't think they explained to them why he done it. But I think all they just tell him is that they got the person. So that's basically it. So let me know if you wanted me to make any of these kinds of videos. I'm planning on making 2 more kinds of this type of video on it. So yeah, that's basically SML getting swatted back in December 2019. So once again, clear up some theories. I even said that Chili and Tito calling the police was pretty stupid, because obviously they were together at the time. They should take a look at the facts first before they make up points. That's the points I'm gonna make. Anyway, so I wanna thank you for watching, everyone. Lesson here: don't do SWAT pranks. Only call someone to SWAT someone if they're actually going to do something illegal. Actually doing something illegal, not to do some stupid prank and do false allegations. So yeah, guys, thank you for watching.